Hey, hey, how is everyone? Sorry, working on my lighting, trying to get the reflection not so so bright off of my shiny head, but I hope you're having an awesome day. Let me know where you're watching from as you join. Let me know if you're, watching live or on replay. I always like to see the interaction in the comments, and it's great to have such a positive, motivated community of people working toward similar goals of achieving or working to achieve a better version of ourselves every single day. And so I always appreciate each and every one of you, and appreciate your feedback, appreciate your suggestions on what you want me to train on in the future. But what I'm going to train on today is the top 3 mistakes that are made when it comes to live video. And I heard this from a mentor of mine one time, a long time ago. He said this, he goes, "It's not how much we do, it's the effectiveness of what we do that really counts." And I believe that was David Bird, best-selling author, a great friend of mine that told me that. And it's so true. I just don't want you doing a bunch of videos to do videos. And I know you don't want to do that as well. We want to make sure that you're getting the most out of the videos. And then if you can avoid some of these mistakes, why not avoid them from the very start, right? And so, hey, Edward, thanks for joining from Delaware. Appreciate you. And so we're going to get right into it because I want to keep these as short and as compact as I possibly can, but full of value. Now, when you have people on your team, if you want your team to have a bigger impact, if you want them to reach more people, if you want them to be able to have easier conversations with qualified prospects, so they're not convincing other people, because you know what? When you go into convincing mode, not only is it bad for the prospect, but it's bad for you. It takes all the fun out of it. But if you have people that really want to hear what you have to offer and they're excited, and they even come to you and ask you, "Hey, listen, can you tell me more about that product, that service? Can you tell me more about that side business that you have that I've been seeing some things about?" That's what you really want, okay? And hey, good morning from Las Vegas. All right, so let's go ahead and start with number 1. Now, these are very simple but powerful. They're mistakes that I want you to avoid. Number 1. One of the top mistakes when I'm working with people and coaching people, and for those of you that maybe don't know my background, I won't go into all of it, but I used to hate to speak in front of anyone. And when I say I was terrified, that's a massive understatement, okay? I mean, I would about pass out in front of 5 people that I knew. So if you would have told me, "Hey, Darren, in the future, you will love to speak to people. You will love to jump on live video. You will love to speak at conferences in front of tens of thousands of people. Your videos will be viewed by millions of people from all over the world." Well, those things are true now, but it wasn't true back then. And I was not good. I was fearful. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a strategy. I didn't have mentors. And so if I can do it, you truly can do it. And it's just a matter of knowing what to do and how to do it. So number 1, it's not being consistent. Consistency is key, because when you're consistent, not only do you get a little bit better each and every day, okay? You get a little bit better. Let me turn off some of these notifications. My computer's going crazy here. You're getting a little bit better every single day. It's building your confidence. We don't learn to win by losing. We learn to win by winning. So if I can teach you how to do some very simple things when it comes to live video, and you have some little wins, what's going to happen is it raises your waterline. And every week you get a little more confident. And then every time you do a live, you're going to make mistakes exactly like I make mistakes. Like I was making mistakes jumping on here today, right? The lighting wasn't right. And I was trying to turn off notifications. We're going to make mistakes. That's okay, right? I'm real. And I'm not going to try to pretend I'm something that I'm not. But what you do is you plan, do, review. Okay, so if you're consistent and persistent, you keep a good attitude, knowing it's about progress, not perfection. Okay, progress, not perfection. How many people love that saying? It's about progress, not perfection. If we can get a little bit better every day, just 1%, right? 1% over a year, you're 37 times better, not 37%, 37 times better. So number 1, not being consistent. They get frustrated very quickly, and they don't see the results that they think they should see, and they stop being consistent. You give me someone that is persistent and consistent, and they keep a good attitude, we will change their world. Number two, they do not prepare and they don't have a strategy. Now, when I say they don't have a strategy, it comes down to a few things. One, they don't know the purpose of the video. That sounds so simple, but what is the purpose of the video that you're getting ready to do? Okay, you want to be very intentional about what you're going to deliver. And when you're focused on, hey, listen, what is the purpose of the video? How can I serve my audience? What value am I going to bring? It's not about me, it's the value that I can bring. That makes a big difference. So what is the purpose of the video? Do I know how to title the video in a way that's going to stop the scroll? People they get in the scroll hole. I know I've been guilty of it, right? We're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And in today's world, when our attention span, they say, is less than the attention span of a goldfish. Now, don't ask me how in the world they can measure the attention span of a goldfish, but I think it's 8 seconds for a goldfish, and ours is less. So we're talking about a 3-second world. How do we stop the scroll, grab people's attention with the right title? Okay, when it comes to the pre-video, pre-live, like, what are you doing the right things before you go live to attract more people to you and to have your video show up in the news feed? There are little things that are very simple, and part of that's my attraction action formula, that you can have more people see the video. And it's powerful. I mean, think about it. We used to have to leave the house and you go meet people in person just to share information with one person. Now you have the ability, like we're doing right now, you can pick up your phone in your car, waiting to get your kids from school, share a quick video, have 5, 10, 20, 30 people watch that video. That used to take hours and hours or days and weeks to share a message with that many people. So people get discouraged. Oh my gosh, my video only had 10 views, 20 views. Well, that's 10 or 20 people that got value that used to take a lot more. So do you have a strategy when it comes to, the pre-strategy, like before the video? When it comes to doing the video, right? Do you have the content ready? Do you say the right things? Do you have a call to action? Do you do the right things afterwards? So the number 2 mistake that people make is they have no plan and they have no strategy. And then last but not least, then I'm going to share with you how we can work on these things. I'm going to give you a solution. Is they're impatient and they focus on the results and not the quality of the process that's going to get you to the results. Can I get an amen on that one, right? So they're impatient. They start looking at what they think are no results, when in fact they're moving in the right direction. We know we don't plant seeds in the same season that we reap a harvest. It's a process. It's a natural process. The same thing happens when you're using video to go build your business. And again, video is, and I can't believe I hadn't talked about this more up until now, but when I was in the field, so most of you know, or if you're new to following me now, I was a distributor just like a lot of you in the network marketing space. Yes, I had franchises. I had traditional businesses. I had a job many years ago, right? And yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, but now I've stepped away. I'm a full-time trainer, speaker, coach. And I can't believe I hadn't spent more time sharing with people, because I guess before I was like, I don't need to share with people how I'm getting some of these recruits and top leaders in other countries. But a big percentage of my recruiting and customer sales was using video, right? So you want to make sure that and I used to say this, I can't believe I used to say that. I used to say, if you're not getting the results that you want, you're either not doing something enough or you're not doing something right. Well, that's partly true, because you can do a whole lot of the wrong things and still not be getting the results that you want. So if you're doing enough activity, but the results are not there, they speak for themselves. We need to tweak a few things. And so what I'm doing, and the price is going up. So if you see that link on the screen right now, livestreamforleads.com, the price that you see on that page is a ridiculous low price. Based off of, once we do this training, we're going to take and turn it into an evergreen product. And it's going to be on my new website that we're working on. And it's going to be a much higher price than what you have right now. So for all of you basically being founding members of me helping create this course, okay, you're getting a deep discount. And what we're going to do on this training next Wednesday, April 28th, if you can't make it live, don't worry. You're going to have lifetime access to the recording. So you're going to have the replays, and I'm going to encourage you to continue to go through those. When we update the program, you're going to get the updates for free because you're a part of the founding members of this program. But it's livestreamforleads.com. But Saturday, tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, like the price is going up, and it's going to continue to go up, and it's not coming back down. And so the way that I thought, all right, good. We got some of you that are already signed up. Great. Can't wait to spend some time with you in this training. And so here's the way that I thought as a distributor, right? So now I'm done with the 3 tips. The 3 top mistakes that people make when it comes to live video, especially network marketers. They're not being consistent. Number 1, they don't prepare. They don't have a strategy when it comes to any part of going live and doing the videos and the follow-up process. And then number 3, they're impatient and they don't focus on, hey, look, it is a process. So I'm going to help you with all of those things. I'm going to teach you on this training exactly what to do step by step, like ABC 1, 2, 3, something that each and every one of you can start implementing immediately. We're not talking about you need to prepare for the next several months. I'm going to give you tips, techniques, strategies, a blueprint to go through and help create a bigger following, to reach more people, to have more impact, to get more sales, to bring more people into your business, to generate more commissions, to rank advanced faster, right? I'm going to do all of that. All right. Now, how many of you would like for me to give you a little bonus, I would say training, okay? Because I'm done with that part. How many of you would like for me to give you another little bonus real quick? Let me see in the comments. I want to make sure that you want it before I take the time to give you just a little more training. All right, let's see. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Janet. Awesome. Can't wait to see you. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Here's what I used to do. When I had, maybe it was a company training, maybe it was a course, maybe it was a program that I knew would help my organization, right? And I trusted the source. So I go, you know what? A lot of times they get tired of hearing from me. When I was in the field, I had a team, a massive team, and I'm like, they get tired of hearing from me. So just like when you're marketing to a prospect, third party is always better than first party. So if I can edify someone else and the training they're getting ready to do, or an event, whatever it may be, then they can say even some of the same things that I'm saying, but it's going to mean something differently to my team. And so when I started thinking, just thinking a little bit differently, going, how can I leverage my time? How can I grow exponentially? Grow faster, get to where I want to be sooner than later. And when I changed my thinking, because anything we ever achieve and we ever win, we're going to achieve in our head first. Then I had a 40-month window where I generated more commissions and grew faster than I would have in 40 years prior, after being in a company for over a decade. But it just took a little adjustment to my thinking. So it would be something like this. So we know that video is growing and exploding so fast. Like by the end of this year, over 80% of the content consumed online will be video content. We know now, with all the studies that I gave you on a training, I think it was Wednesday of this week, how people, over 80% of the people go, look, I would rather watch a video before I make a buying decision. I would much rather watch a video. We know that when it comes to video, people retain, if it's just text, if you're just doing post, it's less than 10%. But if you do a video, it's over 95%. We know, I share with you some studies that businesses that use video, and guess what? You are your own business, grow 49% faster than businesses that don't use video. So is it something that you want to have in your toolbox? Because we get paid based on the value that we bring to the marketplace. So if we can add more value, right, to more people faster, you're going to grow faster. You're serving a bigger audience, right? And what it does, it brings down the resistance. So knowing that, if I was a distributor in the field, like a lot of you that are watching this, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to promote this as if Darren is doing it just for me and my team. because there are going to be things that we cover that even if they never did a video, but that's my goal, is to help them get over the fear and tell them exactly what to do step by step on how to use video to grow their audience and grow their sales and recruits and rank advance faster, all of that. But there'll be things that help them in their business if they never did a video, period. So, but my mind would be like, man, what if I had 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 50 people on Darren's training, and he equips them and teaches them to go out and start using video. And all 10 of those people do a video this coming week, and they average having 10 or 20 people view the video. That could be several hundred new exposures in my organization this coming week just from what Darren taught them. And then once they do it once, they're going to want to continue to do it. And then once they know how to do video, then they can actually start multi-purposing the video, and the one they did on Facebook, they can load into YouTube. And then the next thing you know, that could be evergreen. And so it's getting views every single day. Like I remember interviewing one of the top 20 YouTubers in Forbes magazine on my business Facebook, on the page you're on right now, some of you, right? And by the way, if you're on the Facebook page, make sure you like it, set it up for alerts. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the content. But we watched a lady that didn't know anything about doing video. And she took the camera and she goes, hey, everybody, I'm really nervous, but I'm excited. I just got into a company. And she turned it away from her. And she videoed her opening her box from the company. And so here she was. She had over, it was 2,000 views on her video, but it was averaging every single day about 1 an hour. So it was like you hiring somebody to do one presentation an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So my mind, if I was watching this, I'd be like, how many people can I get in each of my legs of sponsorship, right? If you're in the network marketing space, to go out and be a part of this training. So I have momentum. They're still doing all the other things that they're doing, but this is just one other thing. And so that's the way I would be thinking about it. I would be promoting it like crazy, going, listen, for the investment in this, like my wife and I are going on date night tonight, and I will bet you one of the meals, because I mean, you can't go out anywhere, is going to be more than just this training. And this is an investment, right? This is not a cost. Like the meal tonight, it's going to be a good meal, but once we're done, it's done, right? This is an investment that can continue to pay you and your organization. So yes, it is going up Saturday night, tomorrow night, depending on when you're watching this, at midnight. So definitely go ahead and get your seat secured. And then I would start promoting it. Get livestreamforleads.com to your organization. Going, listen, you do not want to miss this. You know, Darren went from no following, bankrupt on government assistance, to building a massive team, to having his videos viewed by millions of people all over the world. And what he's going to do, I mean, I hired one of the top 20 YouTubers, Sean Cannell, right? Flew out to Vegas multiple times. And I'm going to be teaching you some things that I spent a lot of money 2 years ago. I think it was, I spent almost 6 figures, almost $100,000 on me paying people to coach me, some of the top people in the world when it come to video, when it came to next level growth. And I want to be sharing those experiences, some of those experiences with you and more on this training coming up next Wednesday, April 28th. So I can't wait to see you. And if you have some people that you're like, look, man, they need to hear this, you know, and tag them in the comments. If you need to share this in a group, share it in a group, because I can't get them on the training for you. But if you get them on the training, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee, there's literally no risk, right? So I can't get them on there for you. But if you get them on, right, because you're looking at me right now in my eyes, and you can tell from my energy and my passion, I will do the rest of it for you, because my goal is to create so many stories and testimonials from this training that the whole industry will be talking about it, and everyone will want to be a part of it because of what the value that it's going to bring, the benefits this training is going to bring to them. So I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I can't wait to see you next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the training. If you can't make it, you'll have the replay for life. But I appreciate you as always, and we will see you soon. Take care.